Hey everyone, welcome back to Armatis Reviews. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a bipod. I had a company reach out to me, I think it's from bipodfactory.com. I'll double check that and put down the video if it's different. But they reached out to me and said, hey, do you want to check out our bipods? Tell us what you think, give us a review, that kind of thing. Didn't ask us to do a good review, didn't pay me, just sent me the bipod for free, said let me know what you think. So full disclosure, before the video even gets started, this was sent to me for free for review. Let that influence your decision on this video however you see fit. But I'm being honest about that. So first, it did come in just a pretty plain box. On the tag here, it says feel right 6 to 9 inch something. It gets cut off. Or Sling Swivel studs. So you guys can see that's what the tag says. I don't know. I'm sure it's a rebranded bipod from some other cheap bipod company. So it did come with this Picatinny rail adapter. Has like kind of a quick disconnect lever on here. But let's say your handguard, your forend only has a Picatinny rail, but like your bipod attachment doesn't have a Picatinny rail. It has just like a sling swivel. You could use this on the pick rail and attach the sling attachment here on the sling swivel. So that is an option. And this here is the actual bipod. It is kind of like a carbon fiber texture. I don't believe it's actual carbon fiber. But you can see it has kind of like a carbon fiber wrap or look to it. I'll double check and see if it's actual carbon fiber. Doesn't feel like it, but who knows. And then like I said here, you got kind of your sling swivel attachment here. So you put this on your pick rail and then you would attach that to the sling swivel there so you can use that. It's got kind of a rubber pad here to protect the finish of your gun, and then it looks like it has like a locking lever here, and then you can see there's springs, so there are springs there to hold everything in place. Spring loaded legs. It is not, they do have notched legs, so you can adjust, consistently adjust the height, things like that. If you do it upside down like that, it's not going to quite lock out, so you're going to have to do sideways or just straight down. But then you have this kind of tightening lever to tighten the pivot, or the kind of the side-to-side action, the tilting motion. This one does not actually pivot like horizontally across, it just kind of pivots like that. So you would just tighten that down, and now it doesn't go side to side. So it's pretty much your basic kind of cheaper bipod. This is not something you would really use in like NRL, PRS, any kind of like long range competition. This is more of a, I need a bipod for my son's 1022, something like that. So I'm going to put it on my Ruger Precision Rimfire that I got not long ago. I haven't even shot it yet, really. And I'm going to put this on that. So I'll be right back and we'll get that put on. So this is my Ruger Precision Rimfire in 22 WMR, 22 Win Mag, 22 Mag, whatever you want to call it. I know some of you are going to be curious, so we'll go over what's kind of on here real quick. This is an Athlon 624 by 50, I believe. They're Gen 1 Argos, I think. I'll have links down in the description below to all the stuff that I can link down there. I'll link this, the one that I bought. I did buy this scope off Amazon. I think they come out the Gen 2, and that's why this one was discounted. Illuminated reticle, first focal plane. Haven't really tried it yet. I'm going to try this whole setup here this weekend. And then on the end here, I have a Silent Sparrow. That will not be on Amazon, but you should check it out if you're looking at a 22 suppressor. It's been really good. I really like it. The mount here is a Pinty scope mount. It works for 1-inch tubes or 30mm tubes. Has some Picatinny rails on the top if you need that for some reason. I never do, but it does have that. So far it seems like a decent little mount. We'll see once I take this out shooting. Again, I'll have links down in the description below if you want to check those out. Okay, so I was about to put the adapter on and realized I do not have a Picatinny rail on the bottom or anywhere on this Ruger Precision Rimfire handguard, because it has M-lock slots, but there's no Picatinny rail. So I had to go grab one that I had laying around to M-lock to Picatinny. So that's on there, pretty snug. I used my trusty Fix-It Sticks kit, which has torque limiters all the way from 15-inch pounds to 65-inch pounds, and for different bits. Great little tool. If you guys haven't seen these before, awesome tools. So I put that on. So now I'm going to take the adapter here. I'm just going to put it on there, kind of in the middle, make sure the lever's open, cinch it down. Okay, nice and tight on there. It's going to be kind of awkward because there's just like multiple layers of like things now. This thing is going to be so far away from the handguard. All right, so yeah, then you can, if you're on like uneven terrain, you can do like one side, have it lean, or you can just lower them. And then, like I said, you can see if you guys can see this a little bit better. You loosen this lock here. Now, if you're just like running and gunning, if you're predator hunting or something like that, let's say you're on a rock or a hill and you're kind of offset, you know, just slightly. Now you can turn your gun. So like now I'm pretty level doing that. But the bipod, this left bipod leg is like an inch and a half off the table. So that's pretty nice that you can do that. And then, like, you know, if you got it level against the mountain or whatever, the hill, you can tighten it and it stays like that. So pretty nice. There's no real way to make sure you're like level in the center. So you might have to get like a bubble level or something for your scope, but yeah. Overall, if you're looking for like a cheap bipod for, you know, maybe your AR-15, you just need something cheap, you don't need something great. Maybe you need something for your 1022 or your Ruger Precision, your Ruger American, your Savage, whatever. I mean, this thing will serve you just fine, to be quite honest. I mean, it's nothing to write home about, but it's a good bipod for the money. So far, it seems like it. It seems very sturdy for how, like, you know, being a cheaper bipod. But I'm gonna take it out this weekend and test it out, and then we'll be able to see kind of how it does in more of a shooting aspect. So won't really stay flat without the legs out, which is pretty expected. So yeah, anyway, I hope that was kind of helpful. I'll come back once I've taken it out shooting and see how it does. Alright, so we are back from the range. I've been able to take this out a few times now, and this bipod is, you know, it's a cheaper kind of Caldwell Harris style bipods. You know, for the price, for what you're looking, if you're buying something in this price range, it holds up. I mean, you know, there's nothing out of the ordinary for it. There's nothing super special. It's a good bipod for, you know, plinking and all that good stuff. So if you're looking for something like this, something cheap just for a plinker, you're not looking for something for PRS or long range shooting, or your law enforcement military job, you know, like it works great. But they have this, you know, locking mechanism, so you can loosen it, then you can tilt it, and lock it up, and it keeps it fairly stable. It's not the sturdiest, but honestly it works just fine for something like this. So if you're looking for something in this price range, I do recommend it. I think it'll serve you just fine. So I hope that was helpful, guys. I appreciate the likes and the comments, the constructive criticism. You know, let me know what I can do to improve, or if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below and I will respond. I'm pretty good at responding to comments. Thanks for the subscriptions, and check out the links down in the description below. It does help support the channel. You might find something new you like. And thanks for watching, and take care.
Right.